So today we're back with the carpal tunnel simulator because we have some champion buttons to take out to make sure our button is champion above them all. And I think the easiest way to do that is going to be generating a lot of points like we do and making sure the points generate on their own so we have to do even less. So we're gonna get this idle clicks up a bit. So now we're getting 2.5 clicks every second, not bad. Although now it's starting to take a while to level up. So it's about time we got a weapon. Like the broken Uzi that is oh so faithful to us by not hitting anything reliably. At least it takes them out in one hit when it does. But we're also going to get our defense leveled up pretty early because I feel like these champions are going to hurt quite a bit. And we'll also get our arena bounce going right away because that makes the Uzi a lot more efficient. I'm kind of surprised these bullets are lasting as long as they do, but that's good news for us. And then we'll get some stabby spikes as well. And then a pistol for more reliable shooting, even though I'm not sure we really need it yet because the Uzi bullets are still just absolutely everywhere. And so are the pistol bullets. Oh my, we can get an op right away? Sure, the more the merrier. And that one is automatic firing. So I'll just let the pistol bounce around like it does, keeping that area of the map pretty well occupied. And then we'll get our small shields underway. And then some tiny spikes for even more reliable melee damage. And now a boxing glove so we can keep the enemies away. Now the thing about the champions is that there's 3 of them that do different things. So we'll need a little bit of everything to keep up with all of them. And it's kind of surprising that the op isn't taking out the small melee enemies out in one hit. That's a little upsetting, but at least we can get another shield so we can keep even more bullets blocked, hopefully. I'm not even really concerned with where the pistol is shooting because then that means I can swap hands to keep the carpal tunnel at bay a little longer. And it helps if we get more idle clicks, so we get 3 clicks per second. Oh my, we get 4 shields that quick? I like it. I wonder if we can get more than just 4. There is that energy shield we got the first time. That would be especially helpful, but we're not there yet. And the 2 abilities that get random upgrades are crits and the op. Good, the op was needing some upgrades. This actually seems to be a pretty good spot to aim the pistol because the bullets bounce around all the corners of the map. Well, except for that top corner, but we have 2 other guns that are shooting everywhere, so they're holding up pretty well. And then we get even more damage to the op. So even if it doesn't take them out in 1 hit, it'll take them out in 2, which is pretty good. Ooh, we can add some more spikes. So we have 5 of them. That's also not the way I was expecting it to add it. I thought it was just gonna create like a pentagram. Now it's like a starfish. Getting more choices this early is going to be helpful. I'm hoping to see some legendary upgrades pretty soon here. Or, a rare ability so we can get the dice rolls back. So we'll re-roll once, hopefully get something good. Ooh, spinning knives. I like the looks of this, just to get it early. And we can add another spike. So even if the one champion button that gets really stabby gets close to us, we're pretty good at keeping it away, I think. Ooh, and we can get the big heart so we can keep up with the damage that the enemies are gonna do to us even more. And the bullets flying everywhere means that we hit them no matter really where it is. Should we just get another spike? Sure, why not? I'll just ram all the enemy buttons. That seems like a sort of dumb idea, but it'd be funny. Oh, that's what I was waiting for, the bouncy shield. We just need to get these stored up and then no bullets will be able to hit us. Really all that much. Some of them still do though, and it hurts. And there are still a few guns that I haven't collected yet. Thankfully we have 2 rerolls, so maybe we can get them. No, but we can upgrade the Uzi and we'll get our defense up even more. And it looks like we're starting to see some of the crit clicks as well. I like it, but not as much as the idle clicks, which is still kind of slow for us. But the good news is, even if I'm not pointed at people, then the bullets point back at themselves and all the pistol shots reach their target one way or another. I probably should upgrade the pistol as well. I've been kind of ignoring it. Oh, ooh. I haven't seen this before. A hammer. Damages and stuns enemies. I like the sound of that. Every 15 clicks? Whoa, okay, that's fun. Now I kind of regret that none of the melee enemies can reach me because this would mess them up. Look at that thing. Oh, and look, another spike. Yay! So we have 8 spikes on our little button now, so it looks a lot less weird. And there's an upgrade for the pistol. Since these shots are bouncing around like a DVD logo, they really should be doing more damage. And we are getting shot a lot more, which is not good. Let's improve the shield so it has slower recharge time. Not slower, faster recharge time. And there it's bouncing back shots beautifully, but then it goes away because it doesn't have a lot of health. At least the shields make up the other difference, but I'll definitely need more defense to keep up with the damage that's coming coming in. And this might be the time where I start aiming specifically at enemies. Oh, but now we're starting to see some melee enemies get even closer. So hopefully they get messed up by the hammer because I really want to see that. Just swinging around, not really hitting anybody yet, but we can get more idle clicks, which is going to be helpful. And I don't like how many ranged guys are down here. Let's just clean them up a little bit. And it's sad that the enemy bullets don't seem to bounce off of the walls like mine do, but we have so many shields here now. Wow, we almost have a full circle. There's no way bullets would reach us at this point, except when they break through, which they're kind of doing. So let's upgrade our guns so they do more damage. Oh, and this is what I like to see. The shotgun is here, along with the brute buttons that are big and mean. Thankfully, they go away very quickly, at least quickly enough to make myself feel better. And I keep seeing these regular shield upgrades, but I want to see the rare ones or the uncommon ones that give me more shield parts. Until then, we'll just get more points per click so we can get levels up even sooner, especially when we delete the brute buttons like that, and improve the op as well, because the random damage it does is very helpful, but not when there's a ton of enemies like this. That just means we'll have to take them out even quicker. And I guess we can improve the shield as well so it can last longer to bounce back bullets. Ooh, 2 random abilities upgrade? Sure, the shield and the spikes. Neat. Ooh, I think the hammer just hit a button to stun it. It is. Oh, that's nice. What's not nice is how many of these big buttons there are. Oh, but the triple deagle being auto-controlled is going to be very nice. We just have even more ranged buttons to worry about, so that's sort of fun. Yay. It's a good thing I have all these shields then. Ooh, 3 random abilities upgrade. Yes, tiny spikes, big spikes, and shields. And we got a new button skin. Yay. My goodness. Speaking of my goodness, we are taking a lot of damage. I am not a fan of this. Need to clear some of these buttons out, but the big brutes are protecting them. So let's improve our regeneration to hopefully make up the difference, but that is a lot of ranged guys like everywhere. I should probably have been upgrading the health heart drops as well. Ooh, or maybe I don't need to because they brought me back to full. They're not even dying all that fast because they just take a little bit of damage and then they get ignored for a small while they focus on other things. Oh yes, the bouncy shield, another quadrant. Nice. This is super helpful. Now we just need to keep up the attack at the ranged enemy's direction so we can bounce the bullets around the brute buttons. That seems to work. I should also see about, there we go, improving the big hearts. We can heal more from it. And then with some of the upgrades, we can get them sooner. But I would really like to just power through all these buttons to trim down the range numbers. They are not helping me at all. Okay, now we have 6 rerolls. We should be able to get something good from this. Like a blue quality I'm hoping for. Or a mythic. That's a weird egg. Choose one ability. This ability will be upgraded every time you level up. Oh, well, that sounds cool. Let's go ahead and use it on our health. So every time we level up, our health will be leveled up. Oh, that's gonna be helpful. We are also currently level 63, so we don't have very many levels to go, but every health increase is going to be a lot better for us because this is a lot of damage coming in. We don't even have maximum shields, but we do have a few more rerolls available to us. I should probably start upgrading the damage of some of my weapons because I've been kind of ignoring them. What I could also use is a few more of the big hearts lying around, or just, you know, better ways to get to them. Look at all those ranged enemies down there. I gotta clear them out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This hurts. I wish I had that stopwatch. I really wish I had that stopwatch. Maybe I can reroll a few times and get it. One more time. Ooh, a legendary dice roll upgrade. That could be good, but it's not helping me too much right now. Let's go ahead and take the hammer smash. Just because it's doing some good, which is good. But oh man, I am like constantly below half health. This is big yikes. Thankfully, I can still manage to sneak around the enemies and get the big hearts. Speaking of, we can give it an uncommon upgrade or get another shield. I think an uncommon upgrade is going to be the bigger thing because that means it takes less button clicks to get them. Now, if only I could bounce around to actually hit them. And the shooting enemies really like to crowd in the corner. Just get out of there. And also all these brute buttons get out of here. Go away. Okay, now we're starting to see a much better effect when we pick them up to heal them. The problem is the brute buttons are all spawning from the same direction effectively. Random upgrades. Oh, another big heart upgrade. This is saving me a lot of grief, so I'm gonna go with that. Just need to keep going like this and we are doing good. Got nice levels going on. Ooh, and a rare upgrade for the op. That's looking nice. Just need to hold out a little bit longer and then we can forget about all these buttons while we fight the champions. And I just need to get around this big brute to that heart over there. Okay, perfect. Now we focus on the brutes over here. This is looking really familiar. to the last video. All right, let's improve the shotgun some more because I've been kind of ignoring it. That seems to be a common thing. I want something and then I just ignore everything else. Speaking of wanting something, I want those hearts in the corner. Get them to me. All the shooting enemies are basically lining that entire wall. Yikes. The brutes are getting within range of the hammer, which is really nice because they're getting stunned. And we are surprisingly looking at maximum health right here. I knew that defense upgrade was going to be good to get over and over and over again. Now it's about time we improve the shields so we have more of them sticking around, which it looks like we do have most of them out in the field right now. I like it. And sure enough, all of the upgrades we put into melee abilities is paying off because there's a lot of those getting close to my button. Ooh, and with this upgrade, we get 5 clicks per second. Oh, that's paying off very nicely. I don't even have the MP4, but I'm not sure I need it at this point, or if I'm gonna get it because we're level 74. Now is the time to select our ending, which is this one, the Angry Champions. Thankfully, the game gives us the Teleria thing so we can move our button. Play the ending. All right. Oh, there's just 3 of them over there. Okay, so we need to take out the 2 enemies on the side before we can take out the one in the middle, firing out saw blades. I'm thinking the ranged one is going to be the bigger threat because it just keeps shooting me. But I also have a lot of stabby abilities, so we should be able to take out really either of them pretty effectively. The saw blades aren't too much of a threat, thankfully. It's just hard to move the button and click at the same time, but we are actually doing really well. This is a lot simpler fight than I thought it would be, unless the enemies level up when I take out one of their friends, which would not be ideal. But let's just stab the ranged button a couple times because we have those abilities for a reason. Just get on over here and get stabbed by everything. Yeah, that removed all of our spinning knives. Thankfully, he's feeling it though. And the melee button is also feeling it. So we just take you out like we do. Excellent. And then, okay, yup. The buzzsaw button is changing up the attack pattern. That's cool. Ooh. All right, time. Ow, I didn't realize how hurt I was. Okay, that was a bit of a mistake. Oh, yikes. Speaking of mistakes, I think I just made one. Okay, now's a really interesting fight against this guy. I'm not even close enough for my shotgun bullets to hit. Thankfully, I have so many shields coating me. None of the buzzsaws are really hitting me yet. But I don't really want them to start hitting me. And it looks like the deagle auto aims to one of the hearts every now and then. That's cool. Buzzsaw button is below half and actually sort of below 2/3. I mean below 1/3. He's lost 2/3 of health. I didn't realize how strong our button became. We're not taking really any damage. And just like that, the big button is kaput. We did it, the 3rd ending. And the 4th ending seems like it'd be really crazy. So if you guys want to see that, then make sure you leave a like on the video. Thank you very much for watching and sub to Intern. And thanks to channel members including Bread, Mr. Purple 1, Ancient Elixir 1, Kirby Farm, Dakota C, Donamoto, Devion X, Muffet Stuffer, Lucas S, Flyer Sex, The Real Nickname, Edward, Hiffo Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, TJ, Seriously Sarcastic, Angel, Lily Bites, The Minor Thin, Levi Fox, DeGarity, and Sands.